Good evening and welcome to this installation of the Newswatch update. I'm Nick Veland. Ohio University expects to end the fiscal year with a balanced budget or even a surplus. The university will end the mandatory employee furloughs early and may even refund some of the lost earnings. This dramatic shift in previous projections is largely due to a federal stimulus tied to the coronavirus pandemic and more funding from the state than was expected. However, this financial cushion is only providing temporary relief and does not mean the university's overall budget challenges are over. University leaders are still projecting deficits in years ahead. Now, let's take a look at your local weather with Nicholas.
Thanks, Nick. We're going to see a lot of warming up occurring today. Highs will actually reach the 60s as opposed to the 40s we saw yesterday. Scattered showers will be throughout the area. If you're not under one of those scattered showers, you will see mainly cloudy skies. Here's the extended forecast. We're going to warm you up into the 70s on Wednesday, 60s back down on Thursday, but we could have a severe weather threat possibly with some large hail and damaging winds mainly south of US 50 and State Route 32 Friday. We'll cool you back down to the 40s before warming you back up into the 60s for next week. Jack?
Thanks, Nicholas. Well, the stage is officially set for both the Ohio men's and women's basketball team. After defeating Buffalo 84-69 in the Mid-American Conference Championship, the Bobcats punched their ticket to the big dance, where they will match up with the 4th seed, the Virginia Cavaliers. That game is scheduled for Saturday at 7:15 on True TV, and the winner of that matchup will face the winner of Creighton and UC Santa Barbara in the round of 32. The Ohio women's basketball team will also be in action as they received an invite to the women's NIT, where they will first meet Clemson on Friday at 2 p.m. Back to you, Nick.
A second group of county Republican elected officials joined the call for the removal of Ohio's former House Speaker, who is now under criminal indictment. Representative Larry Householder was removed as Speaker last year following criminal charges that allege he participated in a $60 million bribery scheme. The scheme was concocted to ensure the passage of a nuclear plant bailout. Householder was re-elected as a lawmaker in November and remains a House member. Officials from Licking County wrote to the current GOP Speaker, Bob Cupp, last week and asked that Householder be expelled from the House. The Ross County Jail is planning on structural improvements. Ross County Sheriff George Lavender met with commissioners yesterday to discuss funding for the ongoing Ross County Jail project. At issue was the $73,000 in grant money, which the sheriff hopes to use to reinforce the cell walls. The Chillicothe Gazette reports Governor Mike DeWine's office has given its blessing to transfer that money into capital improvement of the jail. The sheriff also asked whether he could use an additional $23,500 in the form of a COVID relief grant. The need for metal reinforcement arises from a breakout in February in which 4 prisoners briefly escaped from the jail by breaking through a wall that did not have metal rebar in it. Thanks for watching this episode of Newswatch Update. Have a great night.